cloudy, but nothing worse. However, the fear is that rain is on its way, and this match, critical as it is, could soon be pretty damp, soggy, or even worse. Is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think Jack Grealish will look to dominate the game from somewhere between central midfield and that left flank. He has a bias to that side and he loves operating in that space. And sometimes he'll go on the outside, but generally he loves to go on that mazy run inside. And he'll either be fouled or he'll end up slipping somebody through.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Barry. Dewsbury Hall.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Idrissa Gueye. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Enough for the goalkeeper. Granit Xhaka.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Grealish with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Xhaka! Oh, it's come loose. To the right, cross goes in there. So who's he picking out? And the shot! There it is!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Adingra. That's a dangerous ball. It's anyone's ball now. Succumbs to the pressure. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, that is a bit special.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Sunderland are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's tidy. Time to deliver. It's a threat. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And right on half-time. That is telling. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. Everton, and that is going to be the final action of the first half, are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Everton can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. A good battle, bicep to bicep, and the shot! Dewsbury Hall up towards the front line. Oh, red, nice interception. The Black Cats have got it back and they'll have another go. Barry. Ndiaye moved on forwards.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Robbie. Muscular approach does pay off here. Barry under intense pressure.
Well, with his set of skills, he has to stir the most concern and the most attention.
Chance for a shot! That was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Everton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Mukiele. Rig. Gertrude. Rig. Come loose. Lovely chance. That would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter, and half an eye out the two-goal cushion.
Adingra. He's making a real surge on the left.
Sunderland can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
Alderete. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. The Toffees were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing